These clubs in a bit of a historic day where the VFLW, VFL and AFL all play each other today. Ball thrown in the air, Flynn Riley, now an AFL listed blue. Tries to get that one out there. Of course, Flynn Riley picked up in that mid-season draft. And we'll get another ball up right in the middle of Windy Hill.
Yeah, a number of players from the VFL being picked up in the mid-season draft. We'll speak about a couple of them today as this one going to ground. Here is Lord, wrapped up strongly. It's been a hot footy so far, and it's tossed up straight away by the umpire again. Knocked down, and the Blues can go forward. Kick here from Fogarty inside 50. Quay at the back. Push, and a Carlton free kick. In the opening minute of the game, it's going to be Farah who will shoot here from around about 25 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Right behind this one. He's kicked the 4 goals this season as Farah. This would be the perfect start for the Blues in the opening minute of the game. Liam Farah. We're right behind this. Kick comes in. Sprays that one across the face. Doesn't register a score. As it clonks into the behind post, out of bounds on the full.
Sellers to bring it in. It'll be a bit of relief from McQuay. He gave away the free kick against his old club. He was brought up at the Blues Academy, and now he faces against them today. And here's Zach Williams with his touch there with the ball. Carlton fans will be looking to see how he goes today, if he can work his way back into the team. Played VFL for the first time last week against the Cats. It's his second VFL outing as we get the ball up on the outer side.
Yeah, unbelievable. His first VFL game in 14 years in the system. Tossed in. And loose footy. Chesser tried to extract that football. Ball spills loose and it rolls out. And the umpires will come in and convene here, whether or not it's a lasso rule or not. It is going to be a free kick to the Bombers, and so it's going to be Jackson Binns, former Blue, of course. Plays on. He was looking inboard. He's just going to dart the pass short, and taking the mark here is Egan.
Egan doesn't have much ahead of him. He's just going to have to hit and hope for the percentages as he pumps that ball inside 50. Beautiful intercept mark taken back there. Tall and strong by Harvey, who's been a late inclusion into the game. Dirksen has been held over for the AFL game. Williams with the footy. Cabarelli with the footy against the line. Tried to move that forward. Marked Gallagher here as you look to reload for the Bombers a long way from home. Punches it to the top of the square. The pack flies. Flynn Riley got across there. Almost took the mark. Williams underneath there, applying the tackle. Trying to get that footy out. Unable to. Newen. And we'll get a ball up right in front of the Bombers' goal.
We will indeed. Of course, the Blues were able to put together a run of 5 wins before losing to Coburg and then lost to Geelong last week, hoping to get back into the winner's circle today. Fogarty through the centre, danced around a couple, delivers up towards the half-forward line. Here's Ridley, attacked the football hard. Good to see him back out there. Drills the pass to O'Neill, the captain. He goes very long. Inside 50 here for the Bombers. The pack forms at the back. Eckersley couldn't quite stick the mark. Whistle on play. It's going to be a Carlton free kick. Infringement, in fact, a free kick here to Essendon. So initially the umpire was pointing the way of the Blues, but it's going to be a push and an Eckersley free kick. He'll take it from almost point-blank range. 16 goals, 5, including 3 goals last week. For the first goal, sneaks it home, and Essendon draw first blood in this contest this afternoon.
That play was started with that intercept mark from Jordan Ridley. Bombers fans will be so happy to see him, the way he just took that mark and went with a little bit of confidence. Before they started this game, the team were in their final huddle, and Ridley was just doing a couple of final run-throughs while the team was in the huddle. I can imagine his nerves today, getting out there, getting a run around, and Bombers fans, they want to see him back in the team. Of course, the 2020 Crichton medalist. He set up that play, but Eckersley finished it. The boy from Pascoe grew up playing at Calder Cannons, playing here at Windy Hill. And he, of course, part of that EDFL. They play a lot of their grand finals here, no doubt. as a junior. He's seen some time on this ground. It'll be a cool occasion for him. Riley wins the ruck tap down. Fogarty tried to get it going through, but he had to become the tackler in the end. Riley will wrap them up, and we get another ball up right in the middle.
We will indeed. Of course, good to see Ridley out there, as you mentioned, Todd, turning from that calf injury. Hately able to find some room and tumbles the kick inside 50. Carlton will try and exit. Prout, the kick out towards the wing, and now they'll try and move things along the wing. Lord's got it, chisels the pass up towards half forward, and attacking it hard was Farah. They had the opening shot on goal in this game. Lord's got it now. Passes in towards the pocket, and Sellers deep in defence takes the mark for the Bombers.
Well, the greatest entry kick by Lord there. Sellers read the play really well, switched it. Binns moved that one quickly. Sard came off his mark there, spoiled that one. Fogarty, they moved that one. Prout puts it inside 50. His kick was smothered. Binns was quick there. They'll clear that kick through Dowling out on the wing, but Young is out there. He'll take the mark and assess his options from here right in front of the bowling club side. He'll come back, and the Blues will just horseshoe this one around their back line.
Harvey's got it. He's got Charlson on. Just overshot the kick, but Charlson's got plenty of time just to steady. He goes to a one-on-one towards the wing. Running past the football there was Logan. Spills out the back, and Logan will get it back. Receive the hand pass there from Paya. Up towards the half-forward line, and Farah able to take the mark ahead of the Quabe. Over his head, 60 or so metres out from goal. Looking for a target. He pops it up towards a positive destination here. Riley crashed the pack, couldn't bring it down though. Tackle comes from Nyko, and umpire blows his whistle and will restart play 25 metres out from goal.
Really enjoying the way Farah is presenting at the moment. He's had 3 marks, all with inside 70 metres of goal. He obviously had that shot at goal earlier. Unfortunately, missed a lot on that occasion. Umpire throws the ball up pretty quickly. Riley went with the fish, tried to get it moving. A big collision in there. Works out for Dowling. He goes by hand. The Bombers under pressure as that one's out and over the line. Last possession rule will take place. Camperali will bring this one in. Of course, Ben Camperali's had a great VFL season. He had 31 against Coburg, 29 against the Cats. He'll be looking to try and get back into the senior team. Ball spills over the back, and it'll be a behind.
So Ridley to bring this ball back into play. Steps out of the square, wants to go straight up the middle. Hately was calling for it. O'Neill now is in a bit of trouble. Williams had him wrapped up, just got the kick away. Scrubs the kick out towards the outer side. Young couldn't quite gather that football. The Bombers able to work it inside 50. Newen takes the mark, hard up against the boundary line. So he plays on, and then he pops it up towards full forward. No mark taken. Sard crumbed it well. Camperali, and the Blues now can exit.
Camperali's kick to Fogarty was a tough one. It was made to work, and he got the mark in the end. Brodie was breathing down his neck, though. Fogarty will elect to go back. He has Harvey. Brings that one in. Warburton. Blues kind of stuck for options here. Warburton goes short. Boyd goes long with it, looking for the tall timber. O'Keefe didn't quite take the mark. Bombers look to rebound here. Cloese went into the pocket with that one. Tough one here. Just paddled that forward. Edwards. He bends it back. I like that a lot from Edwards, the school teacher. A great goal. How good was that? And it's a great story, old Thomas Edwards, school teacher from Albany in WA. He got the call up in class, and the Bombers said, hey, we want you on the list. And he suffered some injuries, but now this is his second back. He got that ACL injury, and now he's trying to work his way back into the senior team. But what a great goal from him. He's a lifelong Bomber supporter too, the man from WA. So for him to be out here wearing the red and black, playing on Windy Hill, must be an awesome occasion.
Absolutely. He was playing Swan Districts in the Waffle. And as you referenced there, Todd, a terrific story. So the Bombers get the first 2 goals of the match. Riley from the centre, able to win it down. He got his own ball, Hogg wrapped up. Kicked the first goal of the game last week. Fogarty tumbles the kick inside 50 here for the Blues. Was picked up, and then coming through, there was Gallagher driven into the ground. Umpire says, give it to me, I'll restart play. About 40 metres out from goal here in favour of the Blues.
Bombers lead by 11. Blues have it inside 50 here. Riley tried to win the ruck, couldn't. just fall down. Cottrell got it. He just speared that one forward. A little bit of an awkward bounce here. Sellers did well and just cleared house with a big clearing kick. It worked out well. Williams, he ended up with a footy. He'll go to Young by hand, and now they'll start to work the ball forward, the Blues. Hogg turning and going. He was tackled as he kicked it, though, and that goes out of bounds on the full. It'll be Bomber ball deep in the pocket.
That's right, Sellers, the forward turn defender. Former North Melbourne, their listed player, of course. Was playing with Old Scotch in the VFL for many years. Goes long, up the line. Young spoils from behind, out towards the boundary line. Closey first to it, got the hand pass away, knew it involved. Blues, if they can pick it up cleanly, they can get it forward. Chesser, loose ball. And then Ridley spills out wide. Camporeale able to get it on the boot and get it to a nice positive destination mark taken in the end. O'Keefe right on the last line. We'll try and jam this home. There's Fogarty involved there as well. So O'Keefe, can he finish off the good work of his teammates? He can. And the Blues are on the board with their first. 1-1-7, Bombers at 2 straight 12, and now opening 11 minutes of the first quarter.
Relatively even contest this around the ground. Both teams with their inside 50 count. The Bombers with 6, Carlton with 8. Hit-outs at 4 apiece. The Blues just ahead in the clearance battle 4-2. But the Bombers lead where it's most important, and that's on the scoreboard. They have a 5-point lead here. With 11.5 minutes played in the first term. Very fast-paced game this already. O'Keefe, the goal scorer. He'll be thrust into the ruck. He doesn't get the classic change with the bench. He'll head straight into the middle as Flynn O'Reilly has a spell. He'll go on the pine. O'Keefe forced to jump, then takes it out the ruck and just gallops forward. Just moves that to Hogg, and then he gets it going forward. Warburton sends that goal bound. Is it going to go all the way? I reckon he's got a touch to that. Was it Warburton or Prout? Because Prout stuck the boot out, but they're getting to Warburton for the celebration. And I reckon that's gone through untouched. And Warburton with the goal.
Yeah, great goal. Rolls it home. His third of the season. And a couple of quick goals for the Blues. Sees them in front by a point. So the O'Keefe goal to kickstart them, and then was thrown into the ruck, got it down to Hogg and Warburton on the end of that one. So good link up from the midfield brigade for the Blues. Take the lead by 1 point midway through our first quarter. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on AFL.com.au and the AFL Live official app. Moyer marks over his head. Gives it off by hand. Charlson up the wing. And Cottrell marks. Spins around. Inside 50 here for the Blues. The big pack of players forms. Prout able to get it on the boot. No mark taken. And then it's at ground level. Heap of players on this footy. Spills out. And now the Bombers. Allison looks out wide. Ball hasn't quite gone out. Now it has. Lasso rule coming into effect. It'll be a Blues free kick. Boyd's got it.
Yeah, Boyd looking for the centre of the ground. Finds it. Mark taken. They'll turn and go here. Chesser. Oh, lace out kick. Not quite taken there by Farah, but he'll win the free kick. And Farah, the way he's been presenting has been fantastic, and they're looking for him deliberately as well. He was able to get to the front of Quay, having to defend from behind, chop the arms. And Farah now lining up for his second shot at goal. His first one was wide and hit the behind post for out of bounds on the full. He'll be looking to right his wrongs here. A much better angle for him. About equal distance to where he took that first shot. Blues lead by a point. This is to put them further in front. And that one to the left, it's going to haunt him today as he has the one out in the full and the one behind. Margin now at 2.
So Gallagher to bring the ball into play. Shipping ball short. Chiseled that one inboard. Nyko switches to the outer side. Mackay marks and then kicks further down the line. Moyer tried to crash the pack, but front position here was Allison. Takes a good mark. Wants to keep the momentum going. Running for him was Kai again, up towards half forward. Kick let him down though, Young. The former dog takes the mark, goes to Williams.
Yeah, short to Williams, and he goes further back as Harvey takes the mark. He'll look to bring that in. A little delicate kick there, finds Vickery. Vickery got ahead of him. Tough kick from this pocket. Yeah, to bring this play in, your probably only option is to go down the line. The big boys fly. Taking a beautiful mark there was Sellers, and he'll centre the ball right up. And they look to swing the footy here. Haitley goes further afield, and the Bombers look to repel here. Mackay inside 50 with it. Young got the fist to it and put it out over the line. And it'll be a boundary throw in inside 50.
It was a good fist from Young. Good contest there with Bella. Nice crowd building here at Windy Hill. Of course, the two AFL sides will do battle tonight later on. Look forward to that. Coming out was Allison. His kick was smothered, lands in the pocket. Hand pass up to Warburton, who kicked a good goal moments ago. Here's Williams dancing his way through the back line. The hand pass. Back up towards Warburton. His kick, a scrubby old one through the centre of the ground. Bombers can mop up though. Close, he's got it. Delivered out wide with the hand pass. Warburton just wet past his hand. Ferranato involved as well. Ball spills out to the wing. Williams able to pick it up. Comes wide. Spinning around there was Vickery. And then the kick out towards the boundary line. Nyko. And involved there as well was Logan at ground level. Ball not coming out. Umpire says, give it to me. I'll restart play. True centre wing position on this broadcast side of the ground.
17 minutes played. The Blues have a slight lead of 2 points as that one just hugs the boundary line. Binns kept it in, but mark taken from Harry Charleston, whose nickname is Gary, as at the time of being drafted there was too many Harrys about at the Blues. Moyer in defence, couldn't quite get it. Gerran lines up, goes long at goal. That's good. That's real good. And he gets a much needed one back for the Dons as they wrestle themselves with a 4-point lead here.
That's a great goal. Backed himself from range and kicks his second goal of the season. Great accuracy there.
I really like him up forward. At the start of his Bombers career, they had him down back. He played a lot of his junior footy up forward. We saw him at representative level. He was a dominant forward. He was a real X-factor player in his own age group. And then he started life as a Don. And he was behind the footy, but you see him there in front of the footy this time and just nails an absolute beauty.
So 3 straight 18, playing 2-2-14. 18 minutes gone. First quarter. Overcast conditions. Back in the middle. Knocking it down there was Riley. Went and got his own football. Just puts that one towards centre half forward position. Closely tried to break the tackle. He got rid of the football in the middle of the ground now. Coming over the top to Haar, and the umpire will restart play here. Lord on the bottom of the pack. Riley wins it down. Blues. Camporeale steadies. Kicks inside 50. Just passing towards Payer, but the kick too fierce for him, out of play.
Camporeale's had a few sloppy entry kicks so far today, but he'll work his way back into that one. He's just going to play loose out of the pack at the moment as that one's thrown in. Riley looking to get front position on the ruck contest. The ball spills over the back of the pack. Nyko's tackled to the ground by Fogarty. A beautiful forward line pressure tackle as they'll force the stoppage, and we'll get another ball up.
We will indeed. Tossed up. Riley, the mid-season draftee, or elevated to the AFL list, knocks it down, and Camporeale locked up, had nowhere to go. A restart. One down by Riley. Ferranato just trying to escape the mess. Plonks the ball into the middle. Sard at ground level, trying to feed that hand pass out. Was able to get it out. Charlton involved as well. And locked up. That ground a bit boggy as well, Todd. We had a fair bit of rain throughout the week, so it is a touch slippery out there. Fogarty wrapped up and not going anywhere.
Yeah, it certainly can get choppy in the middle of Windy Hill at times. There was a game scheduled for here yesterday, but they elected not to play that one, and they play the 2 games here today so far, and it is starting to chop up in the middle. Lord with the tackle. Cooper Lord rolling with the shaven head. He had the beautiful blonde locks, sort of a mullet operation. I wish that was back because it was fantastic. Blues trying to get this one forward. In the end, the Dons get the clearance through Brody as he sends it inside 50 looking for Bella. Underneath that one was Boyd. Bella goes back to get it. He's tackled by Boyd and Sard. Couldn't quite move it. Get a ball up.
Boyd, of course, playing footy with Spotswood initially. And then we saw a bit of Footscray as well. Fogarty got the hand pass up to Cambriali. Back to Fogarty. They link up here with Proud as well. Delivers to the outer side, Logan. Logan further up the line. Hits up Duffy. Duffy. Been a clean passage of play so far. Inside 50. Mark taken. And Payat takes the mark. Bit happening off the ball as well. But Payat will kick from basically directly in front here, Todd. And the Blues looking for their 3rd goal. Not match angle. Gun barrel straight. Sam Payat kicks the goal, and the Blues have their 3rd of the contest. They take the lead back by 2 points.
Beautiful mark there from Sammy Payat, and then his ability to go back and thread that one. Local fella, he's played for Aberfeldy in the EDFL, just around the corner from here. Lovely suburb around that Essendon district, Aberfeldy. One of my favourite team names to the Aberfeldy, the Gorillas.
The Gorillas?
Yeah, and they wear the blue and blue. Back to the middle we go. Throws the ball in the air. Ruck tap one in the end from Dowling. The Bombers will get the clearance here through O'Neill. He just sticks it high inside 50. A beautiful fly. Couple of touches at it. Williams has to tackle now. Ball spills loose. Boyd trying to get there. Couldn't. That one came out in the end. Snap attempt at goal. Egan. But it hit the belly of the ball and just went directly across the face and ends up going out of play. We'll get a boundary throw in.
It'll be tossed in 45 metres around from goal. Nice crowd building. Pleasant conditions for football. Tossed in. Riley knocks it down. Newen did well. Sharked it. Flicks the hand pass inboard. Getting his way through there was Burke into the pocket. And mark taken here by Haitley. He'll line up 45-degree angle.
Somehow I get the feel that kick wasn't intended to go there.
He'll claim it. In the meantime, Haitley comes around. It's coming back not enough and won't register a score in the end, out of bounds on the full. Didn't hit it sweetly.
It's young for the Blues. He'll bring it in. Going to go bowling club's side of the ground looking for Camberale. He didn't take it. He has to then now try and fight for the ball. Hand pass coming back inside 50 for the Bombers. Lord is there for the Blues. Tries to get it just in the bottom of that pack. Umpire will come in. He has to make a decision. Holding the ball is the call. It was dragged in by Gerrin. Lord went to play on and he was caught. And I think we might see holding the ball. We will. No awareness. He didn't see the bloke behind him. He just snuck up on him. He was quite silent. A great move, and Tommy Edwards will now line up at goal. He kicked a beautiful snap earlier, and now he gets a set shot. He's no stranger at goal. He had 109 goals for Swan Districts. across 66 waffle games. So he certainly knows where the sticks are. And as a forward these days, there's nothing sweeter than earning a shot at goal after a tackle. And Edwards threads that one. He has 2 for the game. The Bombers have 4, and they get back to a 4-point lead.
Well, there's been plenty of ebbs and flows in this game. Fogarty up to the 9 disposals. Leading ball winner on the ground, Logan with the 8 disposals. Cambriali with 7. Fernando for the Bombers leads for them with the 6 disposals. So plenty of Blues getting hands on the football. 14 inside 50s to 10 in favour of the Blues. So 4 straight 24, playing 3-2-20. 6 minutes gone in our first quarter on AFL.com.au, the AFL Live official app. Here's Hogg, wrapped up by O'Neill. Bernardo joins in. They bring Hogg to ground. Tossed up immediately. Riley, Hogg, Haitley with the tackle. Spills out. Comes to Fernando again, able to spiral the kick up towards the half-forward line. Sticky hands there from Monteith. Marks right on the paint of 50. Now he's pointing towards the goals. He's just going to dab the pass out wide. Here's Haitley. Has some room to move. Straightens from 45 and kicks the goal. He backed himself. And a terrific goal. His first of the afternoon. And the Bombers with a couple of quick ones.
That's a super effort from there.
5 straight they are.
Yeah, the boundary line breathing down his neck. And he was able to slot that home. You feel just on the back of last week from both of these teams that were in for a shootout. Both teams like to attack it pretty well, and Windy Hill, you can see the 50-metre arcs are pretty much right on the centre square. Yep. Smallish ground. There was plenty of goals kicked last week. Werribee kicked away. The Dons had 18 goals in a loss, and they got done by a fair margin. Riley underneath. He was looking for Hogg on the tap. Couldn't quite. Locked up again in the middle. Another stoppage here right in the middle of Windy Hill.
Still inside the centre square. 10-point margin in favour here of the home side. Comes out wide to O'Neill. Bouncing football. Edwards had to wait for it. Blues, though, can work the outer side. Cambriali over the top to Hogg. Hogg wanted to move things quickly. Cambriali kept going. Closes to 45. Kicks into the pocket. And the mark taken by O'Keefe. Good passage of play. O'Keefe will chance his arm from an acute angle to bring it back to 4 points. The Blues looking for their 4th goal. O'Keefe kicked one earlier. Comes in. Left forward pocket. Very tight angle. O'Keefe misses to the near side.
Hudson O'Keefe, a man from your part of the world, Josh. Camberwell?
Camberwell, yes.
Yeah, Camberwell boy. Yep. Went to the Camberwell High School, so played Oakley under 18s.
Yep.
Dons will bring that in. Jaron and Young will battle away out here on the wing. Charleston was at the foot of the pack. He couldn't quite get it. Fernando was there as well. He was tackled and locked up. Get a ball up here right in front of the benches, in front of the Cookston stand here at Windy Hill. Hogg out the middle, beautiful work. He just gets that one going forward. Moyer tried to get to the footy, just bounced off his shin in the end. Nyko had it, and now the Dons look to repel through bins. They'll go short with a hand, then the kick down the line. Moyer here with the fist. Knocks that one out over the line. We'll get a boundary throw in.
In front of our broadcast position here this afternoon. 21 playing 30. Almost 30 minutes gone. Of course, second game of the day here at Windy Hill. We had the VFLW here earlier, where Essendon recorded their first victory of the season. Tackle here from Chesser. Comes out wide, Haitley. He's had a lot of the football. And then running here was Binns. Kicks up towards full forward. And the mark has been taken by Edwards. This, perhaps, for goal number 3. Good mark from Edwards in the square. It's a quick break of play there from Binns. The 2-on-1, and Edwards, the goal number 3 in this first quarter, just butts it home ever so casually. He has 3 to his name. He's hot to trot at the moment, and the Bombers with another goal in this first quarter. Edwards taking his goal tally to 10 for the season now. 6 straight they are. 36, Carlton 3-3, 21, 15-point margin.
Some positive signs for Dons fans tuning in, seeing Tom Edwards with 3 majors early. He's done a great job. He's taken a few overhead. He obviously earned that goal earlier in free play, that goal with a mark, and then a goal with a tackle before.
Yep.
It's a great compliment. And, of course, Solomon now leading the coaching panel. You know, anything's possible. It could be up for selection at any time. Riley just out in the middle. Warburton looking to pick that one up, and he does, and they fan it wide. Fogarty, with the fake. How good was that from Fogarty? Lines up, drills it, does he? No. It was touched just before the line, in fact, and it went out of bounds. We'll get a boundary throw in. Gallagher did a great job at negating all scores.
Yeah, Fogarty selling the dummy. A few of the fans enjoyed that. The gasps in the crowd. Plenty of people here at Windy Hill. Tossed in the forward pocket. Now there's a free kick here. Not officiating umpire has called it. It's going to be an Essendon free kick in the back line. Burke. And the siren sounds to end our first quarter of footy. 9 goals kicked between the two sides. It was of season 2026. Josh Herritt's my name, and here is the voice of Todd Morris.
Not that it's official at all, but the Dons have the first blood in the 1 of 3 contest.
Yes.
Riley trying to get that one moving, but couldn't. The Dons will get it back. Ferronato moved it forward. Lord just slipped over the footy, though. Just ping-ponging around that little pack at the moment. Eventually goes on the outside. Hogg bursts through. Sends that ball inside 50 as they battle for it here. Aquay tried his best. Did really well, and helping him out there was Sellers in the end, who cleared the kick away. The Dons now, they look to attack. The ball in the middle of Windy Hill. Charlson over it, couldn't quite get it going clean. Newen did well, burst through, but it sat for Williams, who sends that kick high, looking for O'Keefe. He was wrestled out of it by Sellers, who did a great job. Aquay with the footy now. He looks to move it. O'Keefe won the ball back for his team. Charlson, quick by hand, lining up a goal. Farah, but it hits the post. He's had 2 behinds today and out of bounds on the full. He's hit the post twice. He's been unlucky.
Had some almost moments. So the Blues with the first score, the second quarter, are behind. Ridley brings it back into play. Haitley takes the mark. Ridley calling for it again. Running past and receives. He kicks further up the line. Sard got in the way, got a hand pass to it. Dancing around is Sard. Long left footer. Inside 50. The pack forms. Sellers goes up. Couldn't bring it down. Bending down at ground level was O'Keefe. It was socket forward to about centre half forward. Newen picked it up cleanly. Gave it to the speedster here in Nyko. Charging through the centre square are the Bombers. The kick inside 50. And the mark has been taken. It was a lovely piece of play. Eckersley on the end of this one. Kicked the 3 goals last week. He kicked a goal in the first quarter. 17 goals, 5 for the season. Putting together a nice little tally of goals, averaging 13.3 disposals a game. Eckersley comes in from 40 metres and just pushes it wide. Misses to the right
Unfortunate that one, but it was beautiful transition play from the Dons as they were able to go coast to coast. They really had the ball moving well. Saad to bring it in. I wonder if the crowd will continue the big woof here at VFL level. We'll have to listen out on the FX mics as he bring it in. He's got Lord on, and there was no sound of woof at all around Windy Hill. Lord takes the mark. Oh, Nguyen got him holding the ball. How good is that? Great work. And Nguyen just goes back, wastes no time, puts it to the top of the square. Unfortunate for him, there was hands everywhere. He'll go over the line as a behind. I reckon he probably could have went back and had a go at that, but he wanted to move it quickly.
Oh, good tackle. Absolutely lined him up. Drilled him. Williams. Chipping pass. Young. Former Dog. Over the top. Receiving here, Prout. Through the middle, Williams. Kept running. Switches towards this broadcast side. Now, free kick the way of Fogarty. He takes the advantage. Kicks inside the forward 50. And the mark has been taken. Good incisive piece of play, and Payer marks and will kick from directly in front of goal, looking for his second of the afternoon, and the Blues searching for the first goal of the quarter. Payer from directly in front. Nice direct approach into goal. And he misses to the left. A minor score for the Blues. It is the Bombers 6-2-38. The Blues are 3-5-23.
Ridley plays on and then goes by hand. Is Sellers now with the kick down the line. Beautiful work to get in front. Almost taking the grab was Harvey, but the Dons win the footy. They get it out the back. Durine with the footy now. Just a little looping hand pass over his head. Getting to the contest there. Almost taking it was Allison, but he wins the free kick. And he'll have a shot at goal. James Allison now. He's in two minds. He's got Nguyen short, but he ignores that. He goes back. You know, when a player is in two minds, initially, it doesn't give him the best chance to kick a goal. What he's got to do now is try and settle. See if he can just steer this one home. He just pushes that across the face. It's fisted out over the line. We get a boundary throw in deep inside the Bomber territory.
Indeed. Left forward pocket. 38 playing 23. 5.25 minutes gone. Second quarter action on afl.com.au, the AFL Live official app. Good crowd in attendance. Lovely afternoon for football. Tossed in. Riley able to win it down. Hogg, Camporeale. Lord. Back to Hogg. They link up via hand pass. Camporeale receives from Fogarty. Long kick up towards the half-forward line. Backing back there was O'Keefe. Up towards his teammate, though, in Farah. His kick across the face of goal, marked by Quay. He was under pressure as he kicked, and now Quay to exit D50 for the Bombers.
He did, and he was looking for bins, but his attempt was then fisted away. He'll go over the boundary line right in front of the bowling club. And we'll get a throw in on the outer side of the ground. Famous Essendon Bowling Club out there. There's a few on the other side of the other green enjoying some barefoot bowls, and full day for it, isn't it? It's a bit cold on the old feet. And nothing like having a roll.
Staying hydrated.
He's staying nice and hydrated. A kick around the corner. Saad and Nguyen battled away, and that one almost over the fence. But it'll be a free kick here for Saad as he brings the play in. He has Young across half back. What can he do now? Thought about the handball, then changed his mind, then went into Lord, back to Saad, who started the play. Then he looks to pinpoint a target in the middle of the ground. He had Chesser, but it wasn't an accurate one. The Dons, they'll look to repel here across half back. Just a little steadying kick now.
Close he marks, deep in defence, crosses goal to Ridley, just able to reel that one in. Chipping ball over the top, pinpoints his man here in Egan. Egan, right on half back. That one wide, but Brodie able to take the mark. Plays on now. Brodie goes for a run. Looking aggressively into the middle. Good pass. O'Neill. They open up the ground. Looks out wide for Haitley. Haitley marks 55 out from goal. Goes up towards full forward. Fisted spoil out of play. Well done by Harvey. And it rolls through for a behind.
Harvey's showing plenty for a late inclusion in this game. He got the late call up as Dirksen was held over for the AFL, and he's been solid. Another great defensive effort for him there as Harry Charlson brings it in, or should I say Gary Young down the line. He finds his man here in Chesser. Turns and goes but coughs up possession. The Bombers have got a real opportunity to make them pay here. Closey, inbound ball. Guerin at the back didn't quite take the mark. It just sits in the bog of the square. It kind of just held up for a moment. It was eventually knocked over the line and it'll be a behind.
So here's Williams. The ground particularly boggy down that end though at full forward. See it being chopped up. So here's Williams. Runs it out of the goal square. Long kick towards the outer side. They fly over the top. O'Keefe couldn't quite bring it down. The hand pass comes into the middle. Nice little touch there. Charlson's got it now. And then Charlson across the ground. The kick was magnificent. And Logan. Sliding mark. Marks just inside 50. And we'll go back here and have a ping. So Taj Logan hasn't kicked a goal this season. Will have to kick from range. Blues need a goal. Logan comes in. Doesn't hit it sweetly. It carried the journey. It was the old-fashioned wobbler as it tumbles through into the fence, going through for a behind.
Ridley, great penetrating kick from Ridley, and he just found his man on the outer side there, Edwards, the maths and PE teacher. Should I say, he's an AFL footballer. He goes back to Sellers. Back to Ridley. Just centering kick. Bombers very patient build up here. Haitley. There he goes short. Big man just waiting for some options. Dowling goes wide. Bombers very methodical as they build up play. Another short chipping ball. Burke. It's going to go all the way back. Has O'Neill.
O'Neill marks. They had to backpedal to get it to O'Neill. Goes over the top though. Sard. Moyer comes in for the side. Got the spoil. Goes back in and tries to get the football. Was wrapped up here. And he's not escaping the tackle of Dowling. Umpire calling for it straight away. They toss it up right on the paint of 50. Riley knocks it down. Newen with the big tackle. And a sling as well. Was overzealous there. It'll be a free kick for the Blues. They take the advantage. A bit going on behind the football, but the Blues are off. Missing the hair pass there was Warburton. Coming back the other way, the Bombers. Kick into goal is going all the way. They pounce. Goal has been kicked off the boot of Nyko. And the Bombers with goal number 7 on the board. There's a bit happening in that passage of play. But Nyko kicks his second of the season.
Only a small complement of AFL-listed talent on this VFL team for the Dons. But they're playing like they're playing for positions. They've been tough at the contest. They've applied a lot of pressure around the ball. The Blues haven't been able to run with a lot of freedom. Carlton, on the other hand, have 15 AFL-listed talent coming into this game, and they're being punched in the mouth at the moment, and the Dons are doing a great job. They just look much more hungrier. 22 points is the margin here as we're about halfway through the second term. Carlton have got to find a response. O'Keefe in the ruck, he got it moving. Hogg just danced around one, then he was caught. Was he caught high? He was. They'll move on quickly though. Warburton with the entry kick. Aquay was first to the footy, and that was a great effort. He'll look to get the hand pass back here, and does. Aquay brings that handball in, looking for Ferrinato, but it was just short of him. Lord steadies with the kick. That was a nice kick. He found his man, and they'll go back and have a shot at goal here. And of course, Cottrell with it. he's a man that loves to celebrate. So if he gets this one in, I'm sure he'll carry on a little bit. But Cottrell, he's got an interesting nickname. It doesn't come up a lot, but it's a self-appointed one. He calls himself the Moth. He's attracted to the bright lights of the MCG. I don't know how that applies today out here at Windy Hill, but Cottrell on his way in. A much-needed one for the Blues. Can he build the momentum? He does just that. Doesn't give us a lot, but I'll tell you what, it was one that was needed for the Blues as they now just edge that margin just a little closer, but a good steadier nonetheless.
Yeah, they cut it back to 16 points, Todd. And they absolutely needed that. Bombers controlling things at the moment, but perhaps a little momentum shifter for the Blues. 4-6-30, playing 7-4-46. Back to the middle. Cottrell, O'Keefe, Payer and Warburton the goal kickers for the Blues. Just joining us, Edwards kicked 3 goals. Eckersley, Gerron, Haitley and Nyko. With goals for the Bombers. On the outer side, poking through to Ha, and then the pass coming through the other way, Charleston for the Blues, and they rebound. He goes further up the line. Good mark from Farah. Strong presentation. Payer. 60 out from goal. Looking centrally here. Warburton marks. He's got runners. Charleston inside 50. O'Keefe had to bend down and pick it up. Bombers though on the counter-attack. Spills out towards Monteith. Lost the football. The hand pass comes up to Sellers. Able to scrub the kick up towards the wing. It'll come back the other way though. Young over the top.
Young did a great job. He got that ball moving, and now Carlton looked to enter 50, but Binns cleaned it up here. He's got Newen. Newen now just waltzing in the middle of the ground. What has he got ahead of him? He's got Guerin. He just turns from 50, unloads. He's got that in his kit bag. Of course he does. And the big man scores another one. I'm loving this kid Ford. That's exactly where he should play. He's an X-Factor talent. And now he has 2. And the Bombers looking very good as they bring it back to 22 points.
Done that twice. A couple of ripper goals from range. So the Bombers respond to that previous goal from the Blues off the boot of Cottrell. 8-4-52, playing 4-6-30. 15 minutes gone, second quarter. On afl.com.au and the AFL Live official app. Leading ball winner on the ground, Jackson Haitley with the 15 touches as well. Fogarty for the Blues with 13. Back to the middle, whistle on play. That's the non-officiating umpire at half forwards called the free kick. Taha in the centre square, almost lost his footing. Plays on though, goes long inside the forward 50. Here for the Bombers. Eckersley couldn't quite stick that mark. Players pile on top of each other. And that ball not coming out.
Ball inside 50 here for Essendon. They've been handy. They've had a great conversion with their inside 50s at the moment. That one comes out. Snap over the top, Farinado, but they'll just go across the face or miss everything. And I reckon Lewis Young kind of lost that in the sky.
Now that ball, it's landed on the roof of the club rooms. Spare ball required here. And they'll get a young fella, I reckon, to go and retrieve that footy. Todd?
Yeah, give him a little boost over the rail. And there's
one bloke.
Oh, there he is.
Straight on the roof.
Jeez, he's not shy, just running across the tin. Ball thrown in. Bella in the ruck. A big cheer from the crowd as well as Williams tries to get the footy moving. O'Keefe got it out. Boyd, what has he got? Oh, he had to back. Lucky got his kick away in the end. Good contest out here, but the big man in Monteith takes it, and he'll looking for something inside 50 for the Dons.
He kicks inside the forward 50, and a good mark. Streaming out on the lead was Edwards, and he takes the mark. That kid's off and gone, Todd. He scurried to the back of the grandstand. He's exited the ground. So Edwards for goal number 4. It was a good mark, beautifully placed kick. He'll strike from just inside the 50-metre arc. Edwards comes in. Left foot kick is on its way for goal number 4. Beautiful strike at the Sherrin. 4 goals to Thomas Edwards. 11 goals for the season now. And the Bombers go at a 9-4-58. The Blues are 4-6-30. And it's a 28-point margin midway through this second quarter.
Not sure what Edwards did. There's a few Bronx cheers on his approach there. He's played a fantastic game. He's kicked 4, but Carlton fans not happy with something he's done. But great effort for him. Bombers fans will be rejoicing in that. There'll be comments online. Get him in the team. Get him in. O'Reilly gets that one straight out the middle. Sends it forward. The Blues in desperate need of a settler here. The Dons have just been too strong so far. That one's locked up. Logan couldn't get that out for the Blues. Andy, 28-point lead. Still early stages of the game. Great work out the middle. Fogarty got it. Moyer across off half back. Oh, good kick from Moyer. That was class. Just lowered his eyes and found his man. Logan Prout will now have a shot at goal. Ashton Moyer playing across half back, normally up forward, so in the Fraser era, is this something different for him? He has had spells across half back, but he's got good pace, and we see he was explosive in that bit of play. Prout on the way in. A much needed one here for the Blues. That one, unfortunately, is not going to do the damage. It's wide. It's a behind. 27 points separates the two big rivals.
Ridley to bring the footy back into play. 106 senior games on his tally list for the Bombers. Running out of the fence and going long through a couple of pairs of hands. Spills out the back, Campriali. And then the soccer off the ground there from Allison results in the lasso rule, last touch. So Campriali now wheels around. He sends it backwards at Cabe. Inside the 50. Prout flies, spills out the back. O'Neill trying to run onto the football. His teammate, though, and Gallagher was able to get it. Was wrapped up straight away, though, by Prout. Umpire will restart play here and toss it up.
Umpire wastes no time. Gets it into play pretty quickly. Dons will try and work this out. Binns hand pass just set Aquay a tough task, but he managed to get it in the end. Gave it back to Binns, who got the clearing kick in there. Young with the fist against Bella. He ends up winning that. Cottrell with it now. Works his way through. A neat left-footed pass to find Cooper Lord. And he'll go back and have a shot at goal. He was brilliant against the Cats last week, was Cooper Lord. He had 3 goals and 26 disposals. Earlier in the VFL season, he had 35 against the Pies. So no stranger to the Sherrin or kicking a major. On his way in. Kick this from about 48. It's right. Is it coming back? No, unfortunately it's not. And another missed opportunity for the Blues. 4 goals, 8. Will that haunt them later in the game? Because it's haunting them right now.
Ridley, once again, chisels the pass to Brodie. Brodie plays on. Now he's looking to the centre. Ellison dropped his lollies. Followed up with the tackle though. Sard. Fogarty in there as well. Whistle on play here. High contact. It'll be a Carlton free kick. Fogarty in the middle. Gives it off. By hand to Boyd. Pumps it long inside 50 here for the Blues. Pack forms. No mark taken by Farah. And now O'Neill just had to get the hand pass away. O'Quay runs it along the boundary line. His hand pass. He just overshot the hand pass in the end. Spills out towards Lord. Here's a ping. Shot on goal is magnificent. Puts it through. And finally, the Blues break through with their 5th goal of the afternoon via the boot of Cooper Lord.
was a tough goal in the end from Lord. It didn't have a lot of time to get that away. It was being hit as he kicked it as well. And for him to be able to thread that through was a fantastic showcase of his skills. As he heads to the bench, he'll get the rotation. Hogg will come on for Lord and he'll go straight to the middle. O'Keefe coming off the bench as well. He'll start to work forward. So overcast conditions here. We're kind of praying that the rain stays away, and it's kind of done just that momentarily. Riley out the ruck, just sends it straight up the chimney in hopes that someone marks it going forward. Mark almost taken. Just sits now for the Blues as they'll try and move it forward. Vickery was in there. Couldn't quite take the footy. That one just paddled back. Hogg puts it out into space. That was a smart play in the end. Shot at goal, gone begging. It missed the absolute lot, Vickery. And he'll be out of bounds on the full.
He bellied the ball. And now Ty Sellers to bring it back into play. 20 points the margin. Sellers looking aggressively into the centre of the ground. Payer, it was picked up by Charleston, who came charging through. Lost it though. Payer couldn't quite pick it up cleanly. Hogg could though. Hand pass over the top. And now it spills out towards Logan. Gets it on the boot. There's another goal. Something out of nothing. Taj Logan pops it through for a goal. The Blues kept pressing forward and they cut it back to 14 points now.
Well, it's been scrappy for the Blues, but they're getting it done. Real gritty sort of goals in the last couple. And some of those easier ones they've ended up missing. So the tide is starting to turn pretty quickly. The Dons did have it out to 28 points. Carlton have cut that in half now at a 14-point margin. Kicked the last two. Beautiful leap, but Riley ended up winning that one, but the Dons will get the clearance via Farinado. Guerin, crushed it. How good was that? He just span around and got the hand pass out. Blues under siege here in defence. Can they get it going? Boyd just breaks the pack. Just slices the kick as Cabrali across half back. He elects to play on pretty quickly. He's got his option out here in Vickery. He just steadies with the kick. Beautiful play from the Blues. Logan steadies. Great pass. Has Hogg. What has he got? Has he got the journey in his legs? I reckon it's just beyond his range. Hogg just wheels around, unloads from 50, goes goal bound. Over the line, it's a behind. 13 points separates them.
Nearing the main break now. Almost 25 and a half minutes gone in our second quarter. It's been a good contest so far. Ridley plays on out of the square, drills this long for his captain in O'Neill. Bounced over his head, through a couple of hands. Farinado at the back. Bombers can get it out. Monteith over the top. Coming through there was Edwards. Copped a bump for his trouble. Kick from Sellers further up the line. Jerine couldn't quite take that mark. Now that ball's been locked up at ground level. Over the top, Monteith with the tackle. Goes unrewarded, but results in a stoppage now.
So ball about 60 metres from the Dons' goal. 26 minutes played here in the second term. Riley snatches it out the ruck. Just hand passes it over his head. Sweeping through there was Burke. He lost the footy though. Blues now back in possession of it. Hogg, he's been sharp by hand. Camberali now to Fogarty. Fogarty's kick looking for O'Keefe wasn't great. Sellers cuts it off. He's been brilliant down back today. What has Sellers got ahead of him? He's in two motions, double thinking about when he kicked the ball. Boyd pushed his opponent under it, and it's a free kick for a push. Will Bella will have the footy.
They take the advantage? No, they don't. It's going to come back. Now, Binns not too happy with that particular decision. They had a one-on-one contest down at full forward. It's got to come all the way back, and Carlton can set up now. So the free kick to be taken by Bella. forward of the centre line. Bella. For the Bombers, 27 minutes gone. Second quarter nearing half-time. Goes long and the pack will form. Ryan goes up. No one could bring it down. Umpire lurking. What will he do? He'll cross the arms and restart play. In the pocket here.
Ryan looking a little ginger at the end of that contest. He will walk it off, though.
Hopefully nothing too serious as the free kick going the way here of Riley. Gives it off to Sard by hand. Pumps it further up the line. Ridley will come in from the side. Now there's a free kick here for holding. There'll be a Carlton free kick. Comes back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe was about to go by hand to Charleston. O'Neill was running with him though. Warburton gets it though. Inside the middle of the ground, Moyer. His kick cut off and here's Bella.
And Ryan's all alone. They find him. He's going to play on. He's going to waltz in the goal here. Threads it. And the Dons get another one. And he has 3. Now that may look like genius play, but he was quite sore off the back of the play. His direct opponent, I think it was Young, played off him. And then he was just left at the back of the pack. And we just see as he's getting a drink here, he's got hands on heels. I think he might have in the foot, maybe a calf, something like that. He's staying out on the ground though, so it's okay signs. He looks to be okay now, but the only reason why he was left to take that is because he was caught well beyond the play, very sore boy. But it's funny, a goal was almost like a shot of penicillin. You score a goal, you don't feel any pain.
Absolutely, for a forward particularly. So 3 goals to him, including a couple of rippers from outside 50 as well, Todd. So the Bombers 10-4, 64, 6-9, 45 the Blues. Back in the middle. The hand pass comes up. Haitley running, going to ground there, was close. He just crashed into the ground. Umpire calling for it. And we'll toss it up immediately. Just inside the centre square. Out of sight of the ground, 29.5 gone, second quarter. O'Neill trying to break free. Riley's got him wrapped up. Repeat stoppage here. Tossed up. Riley knocks it down. Coming in to apply the tackle now on Dowling. And again, umpire will intervene.
Umpire does intervene, throws it right in the air. Dowling got the tap, but it just doesn't quite sit. Moyer with the footy now. Just a real sharp handball to Fogarty. Now they'll get it to Hogg. Hogg lining up. Penzie is back. But behind, another missed opportunity for the Blues. That's their 10th behind today for only the 6 majors. Margin at 3 straight kicks, 18.
Ridley has been on kick-out responsibilities throughout the afternoon. Plays it long. Down the line, Sard flies in from the side. Ryan got through traffic, spun his way out of trouble pretty well, but turned over here. Young takes the mark. Will send it back inside 50 here for the Blues. Young's kick, well, went through a couple of hands. Payer probably wasn't expecting it. Dropped that one, and umpire will call for it. Dropped the hand pass there from Prout. A stoppage inside their forward half now here for the Blues. Prout able to win that ball out. Gets it up towards Warburton. Now the shot on goal. Payer has kicked it. Puts it through. He's kicked his second. That's a big goal before half time.
In the context of this game, that it brings it to 12 points. It's a big one. The Blues haven't been accurate in front of goal, and they'll be happy that they kicked that one inside 50 count at the moment. Carlton 33 to the Bombers 24. So they've definitely had their opportunity. It's just been their ability to capitalise. Carlton also ahead in the middle of the ground, 24 hitouts to 17, and that clearance battle 22 to 18 as the stats just update there. So some positive signs for the Blues, even though they are behind on the scoreboard. The late momentum has been with them. We're in the deep depths of the second quarter. 31 and a half minutes played. Riley wins the tap. He gets it down to Hogg for ruck infringement, so Hogg will just play on. Another inside 50 here for the Blues. Great representation there from Farah, but didn't take the mark. And that'll be it. The first half. The Dons will go into the major break. Second half about to get underway. It's been a great contest between two old rivals. Riley in the ruck, tried to get it down, but it'll just work out for the Bombers. Dowling with a little 1-2. They move that kick forward. A good mark taken here from McKay. What has he got ahead of him? Gets it to Nyko. He's dangerous, this man. Lines up, but the ball just did not come back at all. It stayed exactly straight. Out of bounds on the full. It'll be Carlton footy.
So Boyd to bring the footy back into play. Good to see he's okay after tumbling over the fence, Todd, in that first half. Boyd plays on. Long towards the Riley direction. He got a hand to it, just went over his head though. The back to mop up there was Mackay, who spins around and goes long inside 50. Spills off hands. Now Lord able to crumb that football. Nyko got in the way. Did he cop one high? He did. So draws the free kick. Forward of the centre line for Nyko. Kicks inside 50. High footy. Moyer from the back flies. O'Neill crumbed it. Was wrapped up by Lloyd straight away. And a restart.
Yeah, good tackle pressure for the Blues. Riley underneath that one. Brings the footy to ground. Williams, he got it moving. A brilliant work there. Camberale hemmed in against the boundary line. He's taken over it. Good tackle pressure. Tight contest this, both teams giving a lot away. Carlton do come into this game with 14 AFL listed players. Bombers only a handful, and they're doing a great job. Ferrinato sends that one in, but Williams plucks it out of the air, takes the mark and plays on quickly.
Crosses now to Moyer, and Moyer takes the mark. Spins onto his left and kicks further up the line. Blues with numbers in the middle. Up towards Fogarty. It bounced nicely for him. Gives it off to Sard. Arches the back and then kicks it long. Up to about half forward. Marking, or not quite marking, Prout. He was underneath the football and Nyko came in with the spoil and knocked it out of play. And it'll be tossed in just inside 50.
Sard exiting the ground. Oh no, he's just going to go to his opponent, but he was clutching at that hammy as he got up.
He was on the full stretch as he kicked to half forward there. Riley out of the ruck, got rid of his opponent. O'Neill couldn't quite control that football. Lord driven into the ground and gang tackled. Burke involved as well, and umpire will intervene.
Throws it up quickly. Riley wins the ruck tap. Lord just sandwiches out of the ruck. Camberale's got to do a little bit of work to get it. Got it onto the boot and puts it firmly in the Reynolds stand. Out of bounds on the full. Guy will bring it in here for the Dons. A little delicate kick. Finds Ferrinato. He plays on though. Got it moving. Short. Hately. Good kick. Egan. Thought about the hand pass. Then goes back. He's been told to play on. Gets it to the big fella and Dowling. And just a big awkward kick from the ruckman, but it falls for Nguyen. He's tackled, he's spun around a few times, ends up getting back, snaps it to the top of the goal square, almost. Moyer's in there, he has to tackle to try and save that one. Beautiful smother from Harvey, who just kept it alive for the Blues. Fogarty by hand, now the Blues, they'll look to run this out of their back line. Hogg with the footy now, gets the quick hand passes, they build play. Chesser sends it long, but no. Wasn't a great kick. Sellers read it best, took the mark.
Sellers easy pickings will cross goal. Ferrinato and also out here Dowling. Dowling got it to Ferrinato. Moves things along to Mackay. Mackay further down the line. Good methodical play. Hately has the football. Drives it long inside 50 here for the Bombers. And the mark has been taken. Strong hands. And Eckersley can line up from 40 metres out from a 45-degree angle. Good passage of play from the Bombers. So for the first goal of the second half, Eckersley looking for goal number 2. What can he conjure up here? Will strike from right on 45. Kick is on its way. It's coming back, but not enough. It's across the face, missing to the right.
Zach Williams for the Blues. He'll bring it in. It's his second VFL game in a row. He'll be looking to work his way back into the senior team. Just a little dodge on that one. He's still got the footy. He's got to get rid of it here. He does. He puts Lord under a lot of pressure. Turn back over, dribbling kick, and the Bombers get one back. Jakey Egan on the end of that one. And that is a forced error, and one that could have been dealt with much easier if Williams got rid of the footy. He dragged Cooper Lord into a difficult situation.
You knew Lord was gone before he had the football. And that's a costly mistake, isn't it, Todd?
Yeah, it certainly
Pouncing
is.
There, Egan.
And the boy from Wangaratta, Egan,
yes.
He goes, how have we been gifted this one? Big shout out to the Wang Rovers out there in the Ovens and Murray. Huge league and huge club. Lovely part of the world out there too.
So out to 19 points. Starting to get dark here at Windy Hill. Dowling with the free kick. Hately takes the advantage. Kicks inside 50 at the back. Boyd moves things along. Moyer at the back. Coughs that one up. Eckersley arrived. Goes with the underground hand pass up towards Allison. Allison ran himself into a bit of trouble. Goes to ground. Moyer now coming over the top. And umpire calling for it as Jerine just down behind play here. Hopefully it's just cramp. Physio and doctor going out to him, and it's going to hold play up as well. The umpire has seen, so Jerine in a bit of discomfort at the moment. Newen goes over and can't put much weight on that right leg, and will come from the ground now.
And I think that's the leg earlier. He wasn't quite 100%.
You did see that, Todd, yeah. He's kicked 3 goals today, including 2 from outside 50. To be pointing at his knee, but we hope it's nothing serious. Now, we're going to have to wait for him to come all the way off the ground? Surely not. Good to see he's up running now, so... It'll be balled up in the centre. Time back on. And we had to wait for Bella to come from the ground, or onto the ground. Moyer got the hand pass away. Riley, the big fella, had to bend down and pick it up. Couldn't quite do just that. Hately got it from Eckersley. He fires towards goal and misses to the near side.
The Bombers looking dangerous early. Had much of the play in their forward half of the ground in the first 8 minutes of this third term. Boyd will bring it in. Carlton backline kind of been panicking the last couple of times we've had to deal with any threat. Boyd just plays on, goes long with it. A real wobbler sort of kick. Sellers takes a beautiful intercept mark. His intercepting game has been fantastic today. He ends up just launching that ball, puts it straight back in the hot spot. The pack flies, sits at the back of the pack, almost taken. Boyd had to wrap him up in the tackle. Monteith, the boy from Tassie, couldn't get rid of it. We'll get a ball up.
Tossed up. O'Keefe won it down. Boyd crashed into by Newen. Is he taken high? No. Umpire happy with it. Boyd a little slow to get up. Touch Ginger. O'Keefe wins it down again. Cambriali through traffic. Able to get it up to Warburton, who shows plenty of speed and muster. And now it ends up with Fogarty. Over the top now to Chesser. Chesser who was the next link in the chain, delivers up towards half forward, and then Payer taking the ground. Haitley over the top, and umpire will restart here at half forward.
Out of sight of the ground. Probably the most territory the Blues have had all quarter. O'Keefe wins the tap down on the edge of the pack. Warburton went and got it. Chesser, Fogarty, back to Chesser. What has he got inboard? It's going to have to be a good kick. Almost trying to get there, couldn't. Kebarali. The Dons now, they'll look to reload and go the other way. Chesser came in and made the contest. Halved it for his team, got it back. Williams to Moyer. He's just going to look to go quickly. Moyer looks to pump the ball inside 50. Sammy Payer takes the mark. And he'll look to line up at goal. Right in front of the leisure centre here. He'll look to bend this around the body. It was a much better passage of play for the Blues. Payers kicked the 2 goals this afternoon. He looks to make it 3, but it's short of the target. And of course, Sellers takes another intercept mark.
He does, playing backstop. Sellers at full back. Drives this one long out of the defensive zone, and Payer ghosting him from the side. Takes a terrific mark overhead. Will send it back to full forward. Goes long with the kick to the numbers. They fly. Nyko read it well. Ridley. And now gives it off out wide. Gallagher further up the line. Monteith wants to keep the momentum going. Payer got the way though. Hand pass. Spills out though. And Essendon again, close. He got it to Brody. Brody further up the line. Newen over the top. Working with Tahar, who goes up towards Haitley. Closes to 55. Tumbles the footy inside 50. Fogarty did pretty well to juggle that mark.
Blues get an opportunity here as they move it to Harvey. What he does next will determine their attack. He's taking his time. Just loops that kick over the top. Charlson. Short. He's got Hogg. Of course, the son of Matty Hogg, 1995 Premiership player. Here's a gun. Little Hoggy. I'll go back to Boyd. Essendon defence are well set up here. It's making it tough for the Blues to exit. They're just trying to pick this defence apart as Saad has it on the outer side. He goes short. He's got Young. Thinks about going inside, but he'll just wait now and kind of get a run up at it. He's just going to hug the boundary line. He has Warburton, and I reckon that was close to 15. I reckon that was about 12 and a half. Young. I'll bring it back. The Blues just happy to keep it across their back line here. Harvey this time goes long to a 2-on-1. Beautiful spinning mark taken from Logan. What has he got ahead of him? Just gets it to Farah. He's got to turn and find something here. Farah launches it. Puts it goal bound. Oh, beautiful mark taken in the end from Burke.
Yeah, Burke did well. Eyes only for the footy. Crosses goal. Left foot kick is good. He made Brody work, but takes the mark. Brody plays on. Going long. Towards the outer side. At the back, though, Young. The Blues. Just going to pop this over the top short. Saad. Monteith was right there. Now Charlson. In the heart of Windy Hill. Over the top. Warburton. Kicked a good goal in that first quarter, did Warburton. Now he goes long inside 50. Sellers flies over the top. Didn't quite get a hand to it. O'Keefe dropped his lolly. Spills out towards Cottrell. Snaps from the pockets. And kicks a great goal. And a bit of banter with Jackson Binns, the former Blue, over in the pocket as well. So the Blues get one back off the boot of Cottrell. He kicks his second of the afternoon, and they go at 8:10:58. The Bombers are 11-6-72. It's a 14-point margin midway through this third quarter.
Well, it was a good crumbing goal in the end from Cottrell, but the thing is with Carlton, on both plays when they went forward there, they elected to go slow. You've got to give your forwards the best chance. You've got to move it kind of quickly. Now, they were able to bring the ball to ground, and they were lucky on that occasion, but they've got a 14-point deficit. You feel that they need just a little bit more urgency with their play, because the Dons' defence are doing a great job. Like Sellers, for example, has 13 intercept possessions behind the footy. Riley flicks that one forward. This could be the opportunity for the Blues. They move it quickly, and there you go. You got Farah taking the mark. They got the centre clearance, moved it forward, and now they get a shot at goal directly in front from a manageable distance. Kicking at goals has haunted Farah today. He's hit the post twice, one of those resulting into an out of bounds on the full. Let's see if he can slot this home. And that one is to the left. There's 3 behinds to Farah, and an out of bounds on the full today. Goal kicking just hasn't been his thing, but he will continue to present. His leading patterns have been fantastic. I've just loved the way he's presented himself today.
So fullback now, Gallagher is looking wide and hits up his man in Brodie. Brodie plays on, left foot kick, long now towards at the wing. Monteith at the back, and a one-on-one contest there with Harvey. Harvey couldn't quite bring it down. Sock it out towards at the boundary line. Allison right there with Hogg. Hogg brought him to ground, and now the Blues over the top there was at Charlton, and they can link up. Warburton just missed the hand pass, and then coming through the other way was Closey. Couldn't bring the ball with him though. Was picked up by Cottrell inside 50. Aquay dropped the mark. Spills out to Farah. Farah, careful kick into the pocket. It's sat up, and Sellers was able to glide across and fist it out of play. And there's a little word as well with Sabatino, as the umpire will toss this one back into play.
Sellers has been sensational today. He won that contest. They can say what they like to him, but he's dominated him. Riley out the ruck, has a shot at goal, the big man, but he missed. It'll be a behind. Another behind to the Blues. Brings the margin to an even 12 points.
Gallagher. Next goal massive in the context of this match. Camporeale able to pick it off. Prout inside 50. Mark taken Farah. Farah right on 50 takes the mark. What's he going to do here? It's a very cluttered forward line at the moment for the Blues. He's going back as though he'll take a shot. 12 points the margin. 17 and a half gone third quarter. It's a big kick. Farah will have to kick from outside 50. Comes in. Kick looks pretty good. It's on its way. Has it got the journey? Not quite. Thumped over and through for a behind.
That was the first one this afternoon for Farah. That was online. The big tall timber were on the line there. I reckon that's Farah's goal, kicking from further out. Gallagher will bring it in here for the Dons. Greenvale man, former Calder Cannons player as well. His Greenvale teammate Pajaski will be making his debut for the Pies tomorrow.
Amazing, isn't it?
Certainly a great story.
In front of a big crowd as well.
Yep. Pajaski as well played at Aberfeldy and Greenvale, and Calder Cannons now playing for the Pies after getting picked up in the mid-season from Coburg. The podiatrist, a great man. Riley snaps it around the body. That one intercepted. McKay, he'll look to switch play pretty quickly. Gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher, oh, there's Guerin. He's back on the park. That's good. Encouraging signs as he limped off pretty sore early. Here's the ball a long way from home, though. Just launches the kick. It was a real big thud when he kicked it to a real penetrating one. Young tried to juggle it a few times, couldn't get it. Fast handball inboard, sees McKay just dipsy doodle around. He had time to steady, put that one inside in a dangerous position. Bombers will swoop on the footy. Brilliant tackle pressure from the Blues. It sits now for Gerrard. He just launches that goal bound. He kicks another one. This man has X Factor written all over him. I'm really loving his game, Josh. He's a man you want to get excited about. I think Bombers fans, you can look to him for someone that will be in the future team. Just needs to mature a little. He's still a young man. He's kicked 4 in this game. A boy from Western Australia. They started his career at the Dons behind the footy. They had him down back, and in the last couple of weeks they just sent him forward, and I like it a lot. He just looks comfortable there.
Quality goal. We saw him go off about 15 minutes ago in a world of bother. Bangs one home from range there. Echo Todd's words. Enjoying watching him play. 4 goals to his name. 12-6-78. Bombers 8-13-61 the Blues. Back to the middle and Riley knocks it down. Going after his own ball now. Tried to soccer off the ground. Went to ground though. Picked up though by O'Neill and then got it over the top to Haitley. He delivers the pass to Egan. Egan still outside 50. Now steadies. Left foot pass inside 50. Looking there for his teammate in Edwards. Who couldn't quite take the mark, but the push. It'll be a push, a free kick. It's going to come back to Edwards, and he'll have an opportunity here to kick goal number 5. So for a couple of quick Bomber goals heading into the main break, we're into time on now in this second quarter. Ryan kicked the last one, and now Edwards. For goal number 5, kicks. Just faded late. And a minor score.
It did, didn't it? It had a bit of a swing to it. Boyd will bring it in. We're into time on. 21 minutes played again. Bombers pressure as they go forward. Nguyen just dives on that one. Free kick to Carlton, though. It'll be Charleston for pushing the back. I thought, how are we seeing this again? The Blues making a mistake as they enter the field of play. Charleston launches it long, and I think the Bombers are going to get it back as he puts that one over the straight boundary line. The straight boundary line always gets at least one victim per game. But even if that boundary line was curved, that was probably always going out of bounds on the full. Binns brings it in. Moya over that footy. Jerine is there as well. He couldn't quite get it. Hand pass out now. Just steadying kick for Haitley. Just missed.
Thumps into the post. We've had a couple of posters down that end today. Unlucky. So here's Boyd for the Blues to bring it in. On the outer side, Camporeale takes the mark. Steadies, back pedals to Boyd. Initially kicked it to him. Boyd over the top now. And Young sweeps the hand pass over the top to Camporeale. In a bit of trouble. Just got the hand pass away. Bella had him wrapped up though. He went to go and retrieve the footy. Was he out of play? He was. He'll come back. And it'll be a boundary throw in. Well done from Will Bella to bring Camporeale to ground and force that stoppage.
Yeah, Will Bella's a big boy too.
Yeah.
And I'd say Camporeale's got him in a race in terms of wheel speed, but he did well there. Riley working his way to the front here. Had to do the ruck work from behind. Great work here for the Dons as they work it out. O'Neill just sends that one long inside 50. The pack flies. Flynn Young had the fist over the back. That's a steadying kick. Oh, yes! The Dons get another one. And Haitley with a beautiful goal on the outside of the boot. And he's just telling the boys, get around me. And the Dons are looking very good. Back out to a 25-point margin.
Well, he thumped one into the post moments ago. Take 2, nails that one for goal number 2 of the game. That was a beauty. So 86 playing 61 now, Todd. And 2 crucial Bomber goals in the last few minutes or so. First Jerine and now Haitley. So 25 points the margin. Leading ball winner on the ground is Haitley. 2 goals, 2 and 26. So putting together a polished performance. Back to the middle. Haitley with the tackle on Hogg. Nguyen involved. Hogg gives it back to the umpire. It'll be tossed up straight away in the centre circle. Riley just knocks it down. And then roving his way through was Fogarty. Gets it back. Fogarty steadies and then kicks inside 50. Sellers read it well. Played well today. Drills the pass and hits up Edwards. Edwards on the wing. Well, his kick was smothered. It was well done in the air by Charlton. Moyer tried to charge through. Got the hand pass away to Chesser. Chesser over the top. Blues can go forward. Lord's kick cut off. And Sellers back there as well.
Intercept possession number 14 for Sellers. He's been super in that department. His ability to anticipate the ball coming in is second to none as O'Neill moves that ahead to McKay. McKay launches that ball. The big man, Flynn O'Reilly's got it, but free kick given away for a push out. Monteith will have the footy, the boy from Tassie. Move to the mainland for more opportunities. I wonder if he'll wander back now with their program at the Devils. Young. He's got Boyd here. He's got an option. He'll use it in Chesser. Chesser plays on. Just keeps that kick into play. Sammartino, the boy from Strathmore, brings it in. He's got Fogarty. He'll go further afield to Young as they change channels. They look for something on the other side of the ground. Here's Sard. He'll look to play on. Does. Goes short by hand. Moyer steadies the kick. Had too much mustard on it for Hogg. And intercepted for the Dons.
Gallagher. O'Neill. Marks in front of the scoreboard. The captain. Former West Coast Eagle. Plays it to Gallagher. Deep in defence. Gallagher will send it further back up the line. And then coming through was Dowling. Dowling over the top by hand. Bombers get it to Haitley, although he was chasing and only a last touch. And Camporeale will take the free kick. Haitley Clammy got a hand to it. So it comes back to Farah. Camporeale received by hand. Pumps it long inside 50. Payer met in the sandwich. Couldn't take the mark. Spills out to Lord. Lord got it to Riley. Riley taps it on. Ridley. Nyko. Feeds it out wide. Binns. Boyd will just wait for it to go out. And will take his kick. And a bit happening off the ball here. A couple of players involved here in a bit of an old-fashioned melee behind play. Williams has got the football. And as I keep an eye on that, Moyer goes wide, Todd.
He certainly does, and now the Blues will look to launch this ball inside 50. They've got to get a mark here. O'Keefe went with a big fly, so did Payer. O'Keefe ended up picking the pocket of everybody, got it out. The Dons will get it though. Beautiful work from Ridley as he finds a target going forward. And Essendon, they'll just look to calm play down. 28 minutes played in the third term. Edwards with the ball. He'll just simmer things down. Oh, beautiful pass from Edwards to find Eckersley. Team instructions just to go slow. Just to steady out the quarter. Eckersley sends it long. Riley was back there. Good fly. Mark taken in the end from Harvey. The late inclusion. Been impressed with his game today. I reckon this late inclusion might earn him another game. Chesser. Short. Has Lord. They'll build up play here, the Blues. Can they get a late one? They need one in the context of the game. It'll be super important if they can. Cottrell. He's got a bit of go about him. What can he do? Plays on. Has Williams. Williams sends the ball inside 50, but intercepted. Blues just sloppy with their entry. And another intercept possession for Gallagher.
Gallagher, it's a dangerous kick. And then it was pounced. Prout goes long. There's no one home for the Blues. Ridley back there. Easiest of marks. Marks on his chest. Delivers out wide now. Dowling. 25 points the margin. Nearing the final change. Ridley gets it back from Dowling. They play a bit of kick to kick. Then Ridley is going to go long towards the Brody direction. Takes the mark. He's got Binns running for him out wide. Receives. cuts the pass inboard to Sellers. Been very good today, Sellers. Oh, a bit of a miscommunication there. Didn't matter though for Monteith. Able to get the football back. Knocked forward there by Edwards to about centre half forward. Comes back though for the Blues. Williams has a ton of space. Takes a bounce. Sizes up his options. He looks into the centre of the ground. Duffy takes the mark. Plays on. Kicks to centre half forward. He missed his pass. Now the Bombers through the centre. Edwards has got it. Time will beat them as the siren sounds to end our third quarter. It's Todd to kick us off for the final quarter.
Will it be a total domination of the Dons today, or will the Blues come back in this last term as Lord hacks that one forward? It'll be an interesting contest out here. Nyko picks up the footy first, but he's tackled to the ground. Surely the umpire will give him the benefit of the doubt. No prior opportunity. And we'll get a ball up right on the outer side. Beautiful action here. Last quarter, all exciting. The game means a lot. Essendon, they've got to stay in touch there. 4 points behind the Blues, and the Blues, they want to get themselves in the top echelon of the ladder.
O'Neill kicks around his body. Moyer went to ground, picked up by Nyko. Sard wraps him up. Nyko not going anywhere. Starting to get just a touch gloomy down here, a bit dark. Nyko twisting, turning, gets his own footy in the end. And then out wide, the kick out of bounds on the full. Newen, to Nyko, and it'll be a Carlton free kick. Cottrell brings it in. Finds Chesser. Boyd was running for him wide. That option ignored. Chesser, grander plans further up the line. Kicks to the payer direction. Sellers came in. Ridley with the spoil. Cottrell right there as well. Toe pokes inside 50. Aquay attacked it hard. And now Hogg. They get it towards Payer. Payer can steady. Blues. Miss. Payer's kick just across the face. And it's now 24 points. They could have had the first of the last. Well, they still could.
Gallagher to bring it in. The boy from Greenvale brings it in. Good kick. He's got Ryan Brodie, the boy from Strathmore. Strathmore and Greenvale, they're two competitors to fight out in the Premier Division of the EDFL. Bella tried on that occasion, couldn't. Lord moved that one forward, tried it to get it to Harvey. Jerine, he was beautiful. He just got that in play. Swooping in and trying to pick that up. One was Taha. Another EDFL kid. He's from Pasca Vale. He's a part of the Essendon Next Gen Academy.
Tossed out. Dowling knocked it down. Cambriale running wide. He scoops it up at ground level. Cottrell now having to tap it forward to the run there of Prout. Prout over the top. The Polypharma handsell hand pass to Fogarty. Kicks inside the forward 50 and then darting around and twisting, turning, kicking towards goal. There was Vickery, and he's missing towards the left-hand side. And it's through for a minor score. A couple of opportunities for the Blues. Both misses. Here's Ridley from fullback.
Yeah, 8:15. It's tough to win a game of footy from there. Ridley launches it. It's a beautiful kick in the end, and mark taken from Dowling, the big boy. He hand passes that one on. Ferrinato loops it over the top. Bella caught. Moyer tries to get him down. Does. Umpire says he didn't have prior. It'll be his ball. We'll get a ball up.
Wowie. Perhaps might have been a bit stiff, Moyer. Lord driven into the ground, and that'll be a dangerous tackle. And clutching at his head there as well. So the right call from the umpire. Lord will take his free kick. Cambriale running for him wide. Cambriale goes to Cottrell now. Put him under pressure though. Cottrell just had to get rid of the football. Spills away here of Mackay. Twisting, turning into the middle. Newen. Moyer cut it off. Got the hand in there. Moyer at ground level. Got the hand pass away. Chasing there was Charlson. Charlson might get it back. Picked off there by Ridley. Ridley able to get it to Gallagher. Was able to break through and get it to Haitley in the middle of the ground. The Bombers, they're loading up here. Over the top, Edwards. His hand pass let him down. Sard the way. Got it to Lloyd. Lloyd now up to the wing. And the mark has been taken here by Vickery.
It is, and then he'll move it quickly to Sard, and he just launches it. The signature kick from Sard. O'Keefe crashed the pack. Who's at the bottom of the pack? Zach Williams snaps a goal. A much-needed one for the Blues, but it goes wide and misses everything. We'll get a boundary throw in front of the Blues goal. Played 4.5 minutes of this term. Carlton have been pressuring inside 50. They've had territory. They're just unable to convert it on the scoreboard at the moment. Ball thrown in quickly. Riley got to the pack. Williams almost burst through. Then Riley, Dowling, quick. Lord snaps it. Has he goaled it? Another miss for the Blues. 16 behinds for the game.
Been pressing in the first 5 minutes of this final quarter. 86 playing 64. Ridley brings it into play. Mackay, who paid the mark. Wide. Renato the target. Knocked out a play by Charlton, who did well.
Inside 50 count, 37 to Essendon, 54 to the Blues.
Wow.
They just have not converted well. They've had their chances.
Tossed in front of the straight boundary line, which Todd referenced before. Hogg, Cottrell, has had a fair bit of it in this final quarter to start things off. High up and under kick, Prout did well to judge that. Spins around, looks up, inside 50. Lord couldn't take the mark. Now he steadies from 45, fires towards goal and hits the post.
Well, the Essendon Primary School end is just haunting the Blues at the moment. They've just piled on behind after behind. Haitley with the ball now. And surely, with all this play, the Bombers, they've got to fire a punch soon enough. Nyko brings that one looking for Binns. Getting there was Harvey. Loops the hand pass over to Vickery. His kick was good. Williams against the boundary finds O'Keefe with a laser-like pass. And O'Keefe now on a really tight angle. There's an opportunity to try and bend this in for the Blues. They trail by 21. Kick 4 straight behinds. They'll be looking for a major here. Has he done it? I think he has. O'Keefe's got it through and makes this much closer than where it is at the moment. 13 points separates them.
Kicks his second goal, does O'Keefe. And they're still in the hunt here. Well and truly. 7.5 minutes gone.
The last Carlton goal was at the 13-minute mark of the third term. Since then, they had 7 behinds before that O'Keefe goal.
So back to 15 points. 86 playing 71. Back to the middle. Tossed up. Riley. Cottrell out of the centre. Passes inside 50. O'Keefe down there. Couldn't take the mark. Fogarty running wide. Sellers goes in. Free kick. It'll be a closey free kick. Will come back to the Essendon defender as he chips it wide and finds Nyko.
Nyko's short. He's got Binns, the former Blue. He goes long with it. Beautiful kick. Finds his man. Sellers. Good kick to the middle of the ground. Haitley, what has he got on? He just launches it. That is a long ball inside attacking 50. Guerin didn't quite take it. Riley, the big man, had to bend down to pick that one up. Couldn't. Guerin with it now. Got his hand pass away. Launching that one at goal, but missing the lot was Mackay. Out of bounds on the full. The Blues will have the ball deep in the pocket.
They do indeed. So, Harvey with Sherrin in hand. He'll just drive it long. Does just that to the number. Sellers from the back. Flies. Prout chasing towards the boundary line. Gets the hand pass. Riley, Camporeale. Further up the line, Williams. Sold the dummy and then kicks inside 50. Great pass, Farah. Well done, Williams. Beautiful kick, and Farah to line up left forward pocket, 45-degree angle. And this to cut it back to 9 points. Hasn't troubled the scorers today in terms of goals. Farah, massive kick to bring it back to 9. Comes in. Nails it. He nails it. It is back to 9 points.
What a time to get one for Farah. He had 5 opportunities at goal. He's had the 3 behinds, the 1 out on the full. He's hit the post twice.
Yep.
What a day it's been for him. And a brilliant pass for Williams to find that. And the Blues only trail by 9, and they've got momentum here. The Dons haven't really swung a punch here in the last quarter. It's been all Carlton footy. The Dons have held on to a lead for the majority of this game. Their biggest lead of the game was 28 points, 17-minute mark of the second quarter. They've led for 91 minutes of this clash, and they're still in front, but they lead by 9, but the Blues are coming home. O'Keefe in the middle. Oh, Hogg just burst through. He's been fantastic today. He just launches that ball inside 50. Farah almost takes the mark. Fogarty sits for him. Hand pass to Cottrell. He just lowers the eyes looking for Riley. He's got to finish the big man. Hand pass over the top, and the Blues get another one. Prout, the Joe Goose over the top. And now it's a 3-point ball game.
Well, they always had the extra behind. And Prout in the end able to kick that goal. Riley fumbled, and I thought for a second may not have been able to recover, but he did. And we've got a 3-point ball game. 13-8-86, 11 goals, 17-83.
I thought Cottrell, the moth, I thought he was going to bury it home. He loves the bright lights, but he just lowered his eyes. He looked for Riley, who bowled at the big man.
Game on. A good finish coming up. 3-point ball game. Back to the middle. Here's Hogg, who got that previous clearance. The Bombers, though, win it out from the centre. Kick up towards full forward. Rolling football to the pocket. And Gerine fumbles it over. Couldn't quite take clean possession. It'll be tossed in. Right in front of the right behind post in favour here of the Bombers.
It's getting very dark here at Windy Hill, the twilight stages of this game. 12.5 minutes played, last term. 3 points separates these old rivals. Ball thrown in. O'Keefe looked to snatch it out of the ruck, but couldn't in the end. The Blues will go sharp by hand. Hogg to Chesser, then Chesser on the boot, just puts it out into space. Great work to get this one out wide. Now ball inside 50. Williams takes the mark. Beautiful kick from Taj Logan to find Williams. Williams just points to him, says, "Thank you very much." Now, Carlton, in the context of this game, they've led for a whole 8 minutes of the contest. Their biggest lead of the game was 2 points, and that was at the 14-minute mark of the first term. But they've just stormed home here, and this is to put the Blue Boys in front. And it's haunted them in front of goal all day. Williams hits the post. 11-18 brings it to a 2-point game.
Costly mistake. Still plenty of time. Sellers to Quay. Still deep in defence for the Bombers. Quay can bring it wide. Gallagher. Marks. Kai's on further down the line. Goes further up, and Lewis Young able to commit to the pack and knocked that one out. So, good contest there with Killian Burke. Out of play it goes. 2 points. 14.5 minutes gone. Final quarter here at Windy Hill. It's been a terrific game so far. Hogg involved. Comes out wide. Sabatino able to roll that one further down the line. Now, it's going to be a lasso rule. I think it is. The umpires will come in for a little conference here and just chat. I think it will be a lasso rule. Field umpire was charging in as though he was going to set the mark, and it will be a free kick to the Bombers. So Burke loads up to the pack of players. Bella meeting the sandwich, spills out wide, and seeing it over and out was Egan.
.5 minutes gone, 2 points. He's all that holds these two apart. Ball thrown in. O'Keefe got to the ruck contest well. Warburton sends the ball forward. Payer tried to get it. Fogarty swooped in, gets it to Cottrell on the left. Short of the target. Fisted over the line. A beautiful fist in the end from Gallagher, the boy from Greenvale. We'll get a boundary throw in inside 50 here, deep in Blues territory.
2 point margin. Hately now up to 30 disposals, leading all comers. Fogarty with 29. Toss back into play. In the pocket, Williams tried to crumb it. Off the front of the pack. Here's Moyer. Snaps and misses.
Now within one, Brodie. He'll bring it in for the Bombers for the first time this afternoon. Plays on just to get it as far away from goal as possible. Beautiful work. Harvey just pushed them off.
Bit of a fight off the ball here as well, Todd.
Took the mark. Keep an eye on that. Josh, give us the play-by-play. Charlson with it. It's a little 2-on-1 in the middle there. Charlson bring it in. Intercepted though. Bombers have won the battle where it's most important. That's with the footy. Eckersley. And they're still going at it in the middle.
Chesser and Monteith.
Yeah, Chesser and Monteith not holding back at all. Switch kick now. McKay with it across half back. What can he build for his team? Farinato's got it, and he's got a paddock of room. He's just going to waltz on forward, launch this kick inside 50. It's in a real danger zone. Big fist come from the back. Boyd, he moved that one. Now the Blues have got to clear it away. They do just that. Out here on the wing. Moyer couldn't quite take the mark. Sellers with the footy. He's been super impressive in defence. Wobbles a kick forward. Mark taking Monteith.
He was involved in a fight moments ago. He's taken the mark on his chest. 60 metres out from goal. Monteith is going to go long to the numbers towards full forward. And the pack forms gliding across there was Lewis Young. Read it well. Plays it wide now. And marking here is Logan. Logan in the back pocket sends it further up the line, and it won't be 50. Vickery marks just in the nick of time for the Blues on the outer side. Vickery. Plenty of feeling in this one as the Blues backpedal to Harvey. Harvey to Young, who took it on the half volley. Gets it to Boyd. Sporting the long sleeves. Boyd further up the wing. Prout's down there. Nyko arrives, but Prout marks over his head. Wanted to cut inboard. Just has to go over the top. In the end, marking there was Logan. Moves things further up the line towards Vickery. Vickery going long now for the Blues. Inside 50. At the back, Moy with the fly, and standing his ground, Dowling.
So the Blues have definitely made a move. They've put Moyer forward. He's played across the half back today, but at the late stages of this game, he's been thrusted forward and they're looking for him as a target. Dowling, the big ruck, looking for Bella. His partner in crime in the ruck. He takes a beautiful grab, Bella. The boy from Montmorency brings that one in play. Hits a target. I like that a lot. Bombers, they'll look to go calm here. O'Neill Farinado takes the mark, just turns, goes. He's got an option out here. And they cough that one up. Ball out of play. Lasso rule means the Blues will get the footy.
They will indeed. Hogg brings it in. Not wasting any time. Then Sammartino with ball in hand. He's just going to play it back to Young, patrolling the back line. Young over the top. He had Hogg on, and also there was Lord. Lord now. Chipping pass into the middle. It's going to be cut off, though, by Mackay. Mackay inside 50, and the mark has just been taken by Eckersley, who was charging back inside 50. Well done, Mackay, to cut that one off, and Eckersley now with a huge kick. A slight angle, will have to strike from just within 50 metres to extend this margin to 7 points as we tick into time on. He's kicked the 1 goal today off a 3-goal performance last week to get it to 7 points. Strikes from 48. Kick is wide as it bangs into a pair of hands and over and out. It'll be tossed in right forward pocket.
Well, here we go. We're now officially into time on. It's a 1-point game. The Blues have stormed home late, but can the Bombers spoil the party? O'Keefe in the ruck. Cottrell tried and just ping-pongs back top of the square. An attempt from Edwards. It was a mid-air attempt too, but it was wide of the target. Makes it a 2-point game.
El karate kick. Couldn't quite finish the job. Boyd brings it in from full back and gets it to Young. Young wasting no time. He plays it further up the line towards Vickery. Vickery gets it to Boyd again, who was charging through the centre. Now Lord, back to Boyd. Boyd goes long, inside 50 for the Blues. Quay stands tall. A telling mark in defence.
A telling mark indeed. A beautiful grab against his old club too. He grew up in the Next Gen Academy at the Blues, and he loved to get that one there. Edwards, they tried to find him, but he couldn't take it. Bombers under siege here. They'll move it by hand. Nyko sends the ball long. What has he got ahead of him? Harvey underneath that one. Couldn't quite take the mark. Plenty of Don's players around the footy. Great work, Haitley. They move it over the top now. The Bombers are looming. Where's the options, though? Great tackle pressure. Monteith couldn't quite get rid of it. Sammartino came across and won the footy for his team.
Ball comes back to him. Two points. 22 minutes gone, final quarter at Windy Hill. Light starting to fade. Sammartino goes long. Further up the wing. Moya from the back takes the mark. Plays on. Left footer is long. Inside 50. Pack forms. Williams down there. Spills to Sard. Sard over the top. Prout running. Able to toe poke it forward to the pocket. Corralled here by Aquay, who takes him out.
Both teams are throwing absolutely everything at this one. 22 and a half minutes played. 2 points separates them. Two very old traditional rivals. Ball thrown in. O'Keefe got the tap down to the front of the pack. Moya came through, but couldn't quite get it. Umpire's going to toss it back in.
Left forward pocket here. A couple of metres around from the left behind post. Deep in Blues territory. Tossed in. O'Keefe won it down. Knocked it forward. Sellers chasing. Able to scramble and pick up that football. Bends it round. Edwards couldn't take the mark. Allowed Cottrell to come in. Gets it to Lord. Lord kicks it to a dangerous position. Haitley going back with the flight. Dropped the mark. Sard down there now. And Williams applying a tackle. Umpire comes in. He says, gentlemen, I'll restart play.
Wow. Great tackle pressure. This is a great game, this one. Don's just ahead. Carlton haven't led since the first quarter. O'Keefe knocks it. Moya disappointed with his kick as it goes out of bounds on the fall. the Dons have got an opportunity to restart players. Time is ticking away.
It certainly is, but it's still anyone's game. The captain for the Bombers, O'Neill, short to Nyko, who marks and goes to the unguarded Newen. Marks on half back. Goes long up the line. Pack forms. Bella down there, but O'Keefe standing tall. Right on the wing. O'Keefe. He just goes long. Inside 50. Who can mark? Aquay again standing tall.
Aquay just strong. He's had 2 big intercept marks in this last term. Just keeping his team in this one. He just launches the ball, hoping for the tall timber. Bella tried to get across, couldn't take the mark. The Blues now, they'll repel. Sammartino pumps the ball inside 50. The fist comes over the top. It's another boundary throw in. Another inside 50 for the Blues. Another stoppage inside 50 that the Bombers have to defend.
25 minutes gone. Time ticking down. Tossed in. 45 metres around from goal. O'Keefe tried to win it down. Socket forward out of mid-air. And now Gerine attacked it hard. Just spirals the kick towards the outer side. Charleston able to collect it. Gets it to Boyd. Back to Charleston. They played it well. Further up the line. Farah charging out of the wing. Takes the mark. Keeps it going. Farah delivers inside 50. Nyko marks on his chest.
Courageous stuff from Nyko. He plays on quickly after copping one around the chops. He's got Binns out here. He's looking to spear a pass forward. The pass was accurate, but it was just a half volley. Gerine with the ball just sends it long, looking for territory. Edwards is there. He takes the mark. He can steady, but he goes at goal. He had Bella calling for it, but he did the damage. The PE teacher says, hey, I do this at lunchtime all the time. Watch me work. And the Bombers up by 8. That's his 5th, Edwards. What a game it's been for him. He's had to come back from an ACL and he's looking to break back into the senior team. The journeyman from WA.
He's had some sort of afternoon. 5 goals, 2 and 18 disposals. 8 points now on the margin. 49.93, 11.19.85. Back to the middle. 27 minutes gone. Final quarter action. Crowd being treated to a brilliant game of football. Riley knocks it down. Driven into the ground there was Ferranato. Not going anywhere. It'll be tossed up straight away by the umpire.
Carlton have got to go. They need it here. Riley just sends that one forward. Binns got it. Nyko. Now they've got it across the back line. Sard with an effort trying to tackle. Ball turned over here. Sammartino gets it going forward. Moya attacked the footy. Couldn't get it. Aquay. Rebound now. Looking to move this one for his team. Aquay over the footy. Is it kept in? Just. Now it goes over the line. Boundary throw in inside 50.
Outer side. Rucks taking their place. Dowling and Riley. Riley trying to get to the front. Dowling knocked it down. Socket out towards the wing. Gerine attacked it hard. Got the hand pass today away towards his teammate there. It's turned over though. Camporeale got it to Lloyd. Lloyd over the top. Now to Young. Great pick up there by Hogg on the half volley. Got it back to Lord. Lord goes long inside 50 here for the Blues. Farrer at the back. Big fly there, Mackay. He crashed the pack. Couldn't quite bring the football down. Aquay, it's willing stuff at the moment. Able to get that ball away. Spills to Camporeale, who just pumps it forward. To full forward. Blues are down there. No mark taken. Williams one of those. Along with also Chesser. It'll be balled up. Miscommunication. There were 3 of them down there.
2 players that have played a lot of senior footy too. Chesser for West Coast, and of course Williams now with a tackle on Edwards, who was the hero. He scored that goal and now finds himself down back Every Bomber, bar 2, is inside this 50. Carlton have 4 out. Bombers have 2. So a clearing kick here. The Blues will try and get it going back in. Just plucked out of midair, though. A beautiful mark from Eckersley. And he'll just look to waste time here and take as much off the clock as he can.
He'll just milk it down. Eckersley pumps the Sharon long to the wing. Bella flies. Edwards likewise. And he holds the mark. Stands up when it matters. Long left footer. Further up the line to Bella. Riley floating in from the side. Gerine has time and then just tumbles it inside 50. Boy down there, but the siren sounds. And it's the Bombers who win big. It's been a terrific game of football. They win it by 8 points, 14-9-93 to the Blues, 11-19-85. And the Bombers with their